3, 2, 1.
Am I too old to go to a Harry Potter themed AA game? Mind your business. It's the Bench Minch, your Texas Rangers podcast. Let's go.
Another hot dog drop. Another hot dog drop. A third hot dog drop. Okay.
It's too much, Wes.
Three's enough,
Stop with the
I agree.
hot dogs all the time. Well, we're back. It's the Bench Minch, your Texas Rangers podcast. I'm here with Wes and Matt P. We took a little time to ourselves, a little time to get better prepared to bring you a higher quality pod. And that's what we're going to do. We're not all the way there yet, but it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
So
We're doing pretty damn good, I think.
I like it. I like where we're getting. I like where our head's at. This past weekend I went up to German Fest to so we weren't recording. So I went up to German Fest in Munster, Texas, with my brother and sister.
Awesome.
My sister has a weenie dog. She actually has
Wiener.
3 of them, I think. And her little baby Baguette was in a race. I didn't get any footage of Baguette racing because they started the races early. But yeah, Wiener Dog races up at German Fest. It was fun. Unfortunately, parking is $5 cash only. So I had to go to a gas station full of, I guess that's where the Hells Angels were at that day. So that was cool. I had to get $5 out of that. And then, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
It's funny that you
None of the
mentioned a
parking
baby
stuff.
baguette.
It looks like a croissant.
Yeah, that was a croissant if I ever see one.
Is that a croissant or a
Yeah,
baby
it's
baguette?
croissant. It was just supposed to be a joke, but my bad. All right.
Get the fuck out of here. Wes, what have you been up to?
Working and walking. That's what I've been doing. I went to the doctor. They were like, hey.
That's good.
Nerd.
Walk more.
They were like, hey, you don't have hepatitis C.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and also your cholesterol's not too high, but it's pretty close. While also your bad cholesterol is high and your good cholesterol is low. So up and down. I've been walking. It's been nice.
They said
Where
walk
we
it
going?
off, sport.
What'd you say, Matt? Sorry. I just honestly
Wait.
I should probably have less of these, but
They're
Is,
good,
what, is
though.
that a kolache? What?
no,
It's
it's a
a
croissant.
pastry.
It's a croissant.
Oh, okay.
Matt, what have you been up to, man?
I just been boiling mud bugs, bruh.
Delicious.
Yeah, I saw that. You had a little crawfish boil
I've done one like every weekend.
on the
for the last-
patio.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to drop that Tropic Thunder in there.
Yeah, doing some crawfish out the patio.
That's good. How'd they turn out? Pretty good.
Dude, I'm so fire flames and the crawfish boiling. I got my crawfish stirring stick and everything.
You know, I developed a shellfish allergy later in my 20s.
That's
so
terrible.
disappointing.
I used to
Yeah.
devour crawfishes, bro. Me and Pearson used to go up to fucking Frillies and 20 pounds every weekend.
Yeah. I cooked up 90
destroy
pounds
oceans.
last weekend and 80 the week before that.
Dude, I love them.
I
Shits are
didn't eat
so
them
good.
all.
I mean,
I didn't
and
eat
I'm not like a stingy crawfish eater. Like I'll suck the heads and fucking do it all.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Like
you-
I don't
you
give a
gotta
shit.
Say it slower. Yeah.
I'll suck the head. I'll suck the head. I'll suck the head.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so we're not really going to do a breakdown today. I'm sorry for the people that enjoy my long monologue fucking diatribes where I give you too much stats.
No, I think
too
it's
quick.
important.
But I want to let you know that the only breakdown happening is me breaking down prize picks for an 80 spot. Unfortunately, it came into fruition from game 3 against the Athletics where we lost 7-1.
Dude, and our run differential has to be terrible after
It can't be good, but it's better because we did win the previous game 15-2.
No, I'm saying you felt good yesterday.
our first blowout that Matt called.
I'm just right. It was awesome.
Good job. Good call, Matt. That was good juju you put in there.
No,
What?
Calling the blowout 15-2.
I did
Us
call that
versus-
blowout yesterday.
Yeah.
it just sucks that it has to be followed by a complete reversal.
No,
Well, you know,
did you
and-
watch the game today?
Yeah.
You know, Armstrong came into a situation where the bases were loaded, so
Also, the score doesn't reflect that.
that's true. It was 1-1 until the ninth, and then it was 3-1, and then it was 7-1.
Yeah, but
So-
those ones were like, whatever.
Fuck it, man.
No, I can
Who
understand
gives
that.
a shit?
The
Important thing is that I made $80 off Prize Picks.
Congrats, James. You benefited off of our sorrow.
The bad thing is in my fantasy team in baseball that I have all athletics and all Rangers, so it's not working out for me really. It's either good or bad because they keep playing each other. They can stop anytime they want to. I also picked up Jorge Polanco, who had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs in like 2 games.
RSBI.
RSBI. But yeah, I'd just like to take a moment to say that Langford, Smith, Seager, Young, and Himes still have good averages. They all have over 80 plate appearances too. You know, Langford and Smith are both in the 300 club with that. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
We're
but
still
it didn't
doing
really.
okay.
It didn't feel like anybody showed up until like yesterday, or until the last couple games. I don't
I
know.
still think they're hitting the ball hard. They're still barreling a lot of balls. It's just they don't walk, so they don't make productive outs. So it's like they leave a lot of runners on base. But
The
I mean-
15-2 game, you could see that their approach at the plate, something changed after
You could tell
like
in
the
the first
first
inning.
inning.
you tell in the first inning.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
like
you're right.
you
Today
could
just
see
didn't-
that they were more patient. They were more willing. Okay, and also let's not forget that they were facing a pitcher who has pitched 4.1 innings in the show altogether in relief. That was his first debut as a starter.
They still made him throw strikes.
Well, he kind of sucked. He had a fastball that topped out at like 92 or something.
So did the dude today. He was just moving around.
Hey, speaking of fastballs,
Luis Severino, a veteran
Yeah.
pitcher, an established guy who's been in the show, who knows how to handle
same.
high pressure situations.
Just say 92. If you could,
Right, but when your shit's flat, like that 92
Yeah.
looks like 85, and they were crushing that shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, also they made him throw it in the zone.
That's what I'm saying. Is like they're really perceptive, and their approach was really patient, and it paid off because we cleared the bases twice with 2 doubles in the 6th for 8 runs. That was a really good game. I like that.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, Bochy was like, "Well, if that worked, why don't we just change up the lineup?"
Well, Pilar was unable to go today.
So was Higgy. He's got like some knee issue or something.
Yeah, they're just sore.
yeah.
But
No,
it kind of sucks because they DFA'd Dane Dunning
I don't know.
to bring up Tucker Barnhart. It's like Jonah Heim's fine. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, they need to have a third catcher,
Okay.
especially if both those guys are gonna.
I would like to
Play
see
every
Dane
day.
Dunning in relief tonight versus Armstrong or
Dane Dunning last night made me want to poop my pants. That's how much I hated watching him.
he wasn't terrible.
Like a giant baby.
Not good.
He still got a save.
Kitty.
15-2.
No, honestly, I think y'all are right. Maybe just the next series, maybe we'll see how the bats react. Because honestly, the pitching, I mean, DeGrom's looking like DeGrom, finally, like kind of really back into form. Or at least it seems
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone. Yeah,
DeGrominating.
Matt doesn't like that. But yeah.
Remember Pizzones?
What?
Pizza Pizzone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I at least had 2. I know that.
Remember
That was
AutoZone?
just a pizza folded in half.
I know.
right?
Yeah, seriously. It's
Wasn't
got-
even a calzone.
We know
bro.
what you're up to, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, you're just trying to sell us more crust.
It's back when you used to be able to get them in a fucking Taco Bell.
Oh.
Those were the days. Remember, when they combined them fast foods together?
Now the only thing you get from Taco Bell is cholera.
You know what?
Say diarrhea, but yeah.
I remember when I
I
first
took it a step too far.
when I first lived in Denton. I actually lived close to Geyer High School, so I was kind of out there.
Boo.
Yeah, well, I would take whatever that fucking
Go Broncos.
I would take whatever that road is, whatever that route is to
Easily.
Yeah, Teasley.
yeah. Well, but I think it turns into
But
something.
it turns into some dumb
It
shit.
turns into like 10 roads, bro.
right,
Like
exactly.
Goatman's Bridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say take Oatman's Bridge and you'll get here.
Well, whenever I would go south, when I'd be going to like visit my parents or whatever, and I would always stop. Yeah, dude, Swisher and 35, and that was always the first. That was the first time I saw a KFC, a Taco Bell, and a Pizza Hut. And from
the combination KFC and Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
That's the one.
At that point, you just have to call it the Triple Crown. You just have to own up and call it the Triple Crown.
I did a semester at NCTC, bro. I was eating
every day. Yeah, dude. That's actually how I met our buddy Nick. Is one, he was going to NCTC, and two, he was holding a sign outside of the Sonic off Swisher. So it's like, oh, I know that guy.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Well, I think Matt, you have a segment.
Oh yeah,
that
we
you're
got
starting. Do you want to introduce it?
Matt's
it
segment.
it doesn't have a name yet.
Not designated.
Yeah.
The no DH segment.
I feel like we
I
feel like we need a trap beat to introduce it though too.
Yeah.
But basically, this segment came to me because
Matt's
I was at the bar watching the game yesterday.
No, you at the bar?
Watching a game?
Yeah. Sports?
Okay, in your element. I get it.
I had a couple Shirley Temples.
Hell yeah.
Delicious.
And the fella next to me decided he wanted to talk baseball with me.
We know that fella.
Yeah.
We know that fella from the same view that you had of him, which is next to him at a bar.
Yeah.
Me, you, and that fellow played softball together, didn't we?
Did we?
I love that.
Did he play?
That was Chip.
I thought he was a rugby guy, but he joined y'all with some softball.
I mean, these were softballs that he was throwing up. But his baseball opinions were
soft.
I mean, should we get to the segment?
All right, yeah. Well, let's do it. Sorry. Fill in trap beat here.
Yeah. Matt's segment, yeah. Look out, coming at you, Matt's segment, yeah, maybe. No? We generally like to be affirmative and just go, yeah, all right. Yeah, Matt's segment. Get down with Matt's segment. Hot dogs.
Hey, I'm here with my boy, Chip.
What up?
After a Rangers just
Fucking blowout.
and he's got a little bit of thoughts about how the Rangers have been playing. So welcome into the pod, Chip. Chip,
All right.
tell me how you feel about baseball.
So, what we're gonna get straight before everything else. You say the Rangers are gonna get better over the season. Yes. I say the same thing because they are getting better at adjusting their play style over the season. And that means the pitches, picking their batting zone, and picking their field position. Which are all very simple, easy things to adjust. But they make big fucking differences in the game.
Tell me more about batting zones.
So, especially with the new dichotomy that we've got going on, all right? You see a pitch, you pick a pitch.
You see a pitch, you hit a pitch, right?
No, you see a pitch, you pick a pitch, and you decide whether or not to swing on it. Players are going to pick the pitch, see where it's going, decide whether or not they're going to hit on it based on their swing, their strengths, and how their bat is designed. And that's why they get paid millions of dollars.
Oh,
So, the Rangers are doing a very good job of adjusting second, third game of the series to overcome their shortcomings against that team at that time. And that's why we're losing game one of most series. And then we adjust, and then we are doing a very good job of coming back game two to game three. That's what I'm saying, Matt. What would you like to say in rebuttal?
Well, I'd say right now is that was talking baseball with Chip. Do you have anything that you can pitch? You have socials?
Yeah, that was definitely a take on baseball.
I haven't watched it since I sent it to y'all last night.
I also
Which was
watched
right
that
after I filmed
sheepishly,
it.
but I think
Raw's good. Raw.
I
is
think
good.
he's made some excellent points, and they're very diplomatic and hard to argue with because they don't really follow any path of logic or reason.
Yeah.
You know,
So that being said,
just
if
think
you are
that.
like,
Sorry.
if you're at a bar watching the game with me,
Yeah.
let's get into a little.
Go holler at Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
let me film. Let me
And give
film
me
you
your
for a
thoughts on the
segment.
Rangers, baseball in general.
Maybe aim for like the third inning, kind of thing. Because by the
No. Like the deeper in the game we get, the better.
fair enough. All right. Yeah.
And it'll be the seventh inning stitch, and we'll just
Yeah.
stitch it in there.
I'm not gonna stay and watch the rest of the game, but if I was, this is what I would think. And then he passes out. That's me. That's me.
That's the kind of opinions we value here at the Benchman.
I want to see it. It's true.
We want to see more of you in the pod. So if y'all see Matt out and about, let him know what you think.
It's a beautiful segment. All right, fill in trap beat to transition.
Well, you can start that trap beat back up because we are starting another segment.
What?
On this episode? It is called
What
the
segment?
Honorable
What?
Mentions.
Whoa.
These are honorable mentions that we have
So you're shouting out
decided for the
only-
week.
Are you shouting out only players of Jewish descent?
No, I wish. Otherwise, it'd just be Jonah Heim every fucking week, I think. Or maybe Jock Peterson? I don't know.
Euclid?
Kevin Euclid?
Sandy
Ian Kinsler?
Koufax.
Yeah, but he's
David Cohn?
Sandy Koufax.
That's what I said.
Oh, you already said it?
Yeah. It's the only one I said. And I only know that from Big Daddy.
Okay. Well, today's honorable mention for me is going to be Wyatt Langford. Wyatt Langford
Why?
has a 1.036 OPS. That is really good. He's got 6 home runs and a 319 batting average. He's also swinging it really well. He's swinging with raw power, but he's not swinging without purpose. Adolis.
Whoa.
The way he's getting hits is in the gap. A lot of his hits are doubles, they're liners, and the exit velo on him is astonishing. He's fouling a lot off, but once he makes the adjustment to that pitch that he likes, it's going a long way. And he's proven that in pretty much every game he's been in, with exception to a few.
Today.
And he gets my honorable mention. Do y'all have any?
Tell
Oh,
me.
he was 0 for 5.
Tell me
He was 0 for
Wyatt.
5. No, I think Wyatt Langford's probably my favorite player on the team right now, other than Seager,
Yeah, when he comes back,
Yeah.
he's going to be a menace.
Yeah, Wyatt Langford's going to be a stud for a long time.
Did I take your honorable mention?
I'll honorably mention Alex Garcia just because you want to hate.
He made a fantastic defensive
yeah.
play against the Giants.
He's been making a lot of good defensive plays, which means that means he's healthy, right? He's running around, he's moving good.
He looks
He-
happy and
yes.
healthy like a grown
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. So good for him. But he had a really good at bat today that ended up being a line out, but the approach was there. Unfortunately, it was an out with the bases loaded, but he's coming around.
I saw him get hit by a pitch, and the ump said that he swung.
No, it hit the knob, dude.
Yeah, but it probably pinched his skin a little bit on his hand, so he should probably get to take his base.
Dude, the replay on that was crazy.
Yeah.
The bat was like, oing, 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 oing.
I couldn't watch it too closely because I
Don't
was
clip
at work.
that.
Yeah, that's going to be on a shirt now. Chat, clip that.
You're going to be the only image on the thumbnail, and it's just going to be you.
Oing, 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 oing. Yeah.
So many clicks. So many clicks.
Going to be like a Dodgers gif now.
I think
Some
my
one team
honorable
that-
mention, by the way, would probably be the hot dogs.
They're always there for you.
That's-
You
It was
know, and they
dog
never
day.
disappoint.
It was dog day.
It was Dog Day. It was Bark in the Park.
Oh
at
yeah,
Rangers
I remember.
Stadium.
So I saw that on.
Also, Dollar Dog Night.
Dang.
And they gave away the Glizzy hat.
Oh shit!
They were-
I missed that. That's unfortunate.
Put
They
that
were
up there.
mentioning on
Put
the
the Glizzy
broadcast
hat
something
up there,
about
Wes.
like
Yeah.
there was some website, I think it said it was like Fangraphs, but I was looking on there and I couldn't find it. But apparently there was an article about following like trends that certain players had on dog days, and your boy Jock Peterson is like exceptionally good on dog days.
Dog Peterson, and he got a
Yeah,
hit.
dude. He's been hitting the ball a lot better in this week that we haven't.
It's the Glizzies.
His batting average has gone up like 60 points in 4 games from like .050 to like 105 or
Yeah.
something.
Like, no, it's like 160.
Off like 2 hits.
Like 160. It's not 2 hits.
It's not 160.
It's like what's
It's not
the-
160.
We'll
His
find
on
it.
base percentage is like 205. It's
I
still
was
not
like-
good. He needs
it's
to
getting
he
better.
needs to keep
It's
doing
getting-
what he's doing. I like when he gets a hit a game.
It's getting better.
All I'm asking for is one hard hit ball a game where you get on base or take a walk.
He's hitting 140.
That's not good. That's Jose Abreu 2024 did better.
Never mind. That's batting average balls in play. So that means he should be doing even better than that. So it'll get better.
Okay. Well, I'm proud of Jock no matter what. I'm not going to give him a fucking standing ovation like everyone wants us to do because he makes $3.75 million a year.
Why
And
you
I
give a
could
fuck
go
about
up
his
there and
money?
have his
Why the fuck you-
I could go up there and have the same batting average for getting paid half as much. And I
You
just
don't
want the
offer the same-
Rangers to know that.
You don't offer the same protection in the line. And you're not a clubhouse guy.
I am a clubhouse guy.
No, dude, I'm on a podcast with you. I'm telling you, you're not a podcast guy.
Oh, dude,
You're
You're not invited to the clubhouse anymore if you think
Oh,
I'm
man.
not a clubhouse guy, bro. I'm a
mess
rally
allowed.
dude.
All right. We need to establish right now who is and who is not a lunch pail guy. Right, like, at this moment.
I had some chicken wings today.
Yeah, me too. No, that was
I
yesterday.
had a Chili's triple dipper today with the Southwestern egg rolls and the Big Mouth bites.
That's not lunch pail,
Dude.
James. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I watched this YouTube video about how the triple dippers basically like made Chili's the only successful like casual
Right,
whatever you call that
right.
like post pandemic. They're like killing everybody because the triple dippers, bro.
Isn't that around
It's
the
undefeated,
time?
dude.
Isn't that
I
around
can't
the?
eat it all the time.
They they completely changed their menu. They like simplified their menu around that time, didn't they? That's why, because
Yeah.
they realized like honestly, people are going for this fucking core stuff that we have.
Yeah,
I wonder how many
CEO was talking
Southwestern
about.
egg rolls they have to order versus like the other items that they offer.
It's a good point. At least
Speaking of
just got-
foods that
they
people
got
offer,
charts, bro.
when I was up in Munster, I stopped at Fisher's Meat Market
That place
or
is
grocery
bomb.
store.
Did you get a strudel?
Dog, I got 3 pounds of smoked German sausage, which my wife has prepared tonight, which I'm dying to eat. My stomach's caving in on itself.
10 more minutes.
I
10
also
more
just
minutes.
sat there and I was like, half a pound of that cheese, half a pound of that cheese, that cheese, and that cheese.
Dude,
And it was so
Basically a
reasonably priced.
charcuterie.
right?
I might go
Your
up
old
there.
charcuterie.
I might go up there like every week and a half to
Let's
just
go.
get cheeses and meats.
Let's go play golf and we'll get some meats and cheeses while we do. We can have a charcuterie tray while we play golf.
Dang, that is the
My
widest
coworker told me
thing.
that also Hess Market.
and I
is good
wanna
go
do
to,
it.
but-
Hess is a gas station in like New England.
Okay.
Listen, gas stations are overrated. I don't care if it's called
it's
Buc-ee's.
it's the competing family in Munster with
Is it?
Fisher.
No, I was just know that one because they sell a lot.
I
of
didn't know
their
about
shit
Hess either.
at Metzler's has their shit.
Right.
I'll be getting a strudel from time to time.
Robbie was telling me, he's like, just stop at Metzler's, because my wife was like, you have to bring home cheeses if you go to the weenie dog races.
They
And I
got
was
they
like,
got it all
"Okay."
at Metzler's too.
And Robbie was like, just stop at Metzler's, and I was like, she'll know,
Did you get a form of Gouda?
He's got a point.
she'll know.
Because it's got all the same stuff. Is that what you're saying, Matt?
Yeah, but it'll be like prepackaged. It won't come in the deli wrap, so she'll know.
Fair
It'll
enough.
be like cellophane wrapped instead of like
Did you-
in the deli
Hell,
paper.
that means it's just aged, bro.
True.
But honestly, the good news,
What's
she went and got more of them ice cream sandwiches.
There you go.
Oh, I could go for ice cream sandwich right now.
But let me ask you before we get back to baseball. Did you get a form of Gouda?
I did.
Okay.
I got smoked Gouda, I got smoked cheddar, and I got smoked pepper jack.
I'm not a big fan of the smoked Gouda, but any Gouda is fucking great.
Dude, it's so good. All that cheese
Honestly,
is so
right?
fucking
I'm
good.
sure whatever they're doing to it, I would fucking love.
You know what I
need to
ate
chill.
that night? I ate cheese sandwiches with no condiments.
That's why I had grilled cheese today, bro.
I didn't even grill it up. I just ate cheese sandwiches.
Oh, you
It was
crazy.
on like really specialty bread though. It was
Oh,
like
you
jalapeno
crazy.
cheddar.
You know whose
Sourdough.
birthday or death day I don't remember. It was either Munster. His last name was Munster, I think, but he's the guy who.
Herman Munster?
Yeah, I was about to say, or Eddie.
Well, it's the guy who claims to have invented the sandwich.
No, that was
The Earl of Sandwich?
This is what I'm saying. Okay,
How can you claim
that's
such an
that's where I'm
egregious
going.
thing?
That's where I'm going with this. Is like, listen, someone realized, oh, you know what? They probably
That's gaslighting.
They probably had a knife. There were probably hundreds and hundreds of dudes sitting around campfires in like the medieval
a fucking
times.
sandwich.
Just like, yeah, like, oh, you know what I like? I actually don't want to take a bite out of this cheese and then a bite out of this bread. I actually like when I slice this cheese.
exactly how I'll eat it.
Well, I mean, right. Because you're a caveman and so am I, and I understand. But there was some guy who was so bored just underneath the stars who he tried to see how thin of a piece of cheese he could slice, you know, like ooh, and see if it just melted on his tongue. He had time to do that, and so he also had time to be like, well, what about this loaf of bread? Because
Well, yeah, they didn't have iPhones.
exactly.
Bro, they were making sandwiches before they were making cheese.
I don't know. Okay, so because I thought about that too. Well, here's my question then, because I hear what you're saying, but here's my
Yeah,
question.
okay.
But here's my question.
Technically.
Here's my question. Like we note, oh, the greatest invention since sliced bread. When was sliced bread like sold in stores?
That's an expression. Fool.
Okay.
This is the first store.
Is that true? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know the history. I don't know. You know.
Sometimes when I take a bite of the cheese and a bite of the bread, I feel like I'm in Game of Thrones.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It feels good to
like,
do it.
like,
and just
was
imagine
sliced
that
bread?
you're in a fairy tale.
Did they sell sliced bread or loaves in the 1500s?
Loaves?
That's what you think,
You're
loaves?
trying to say like the store didn't have knives or what?
I think they kind of let you.
When did the first knife store come about?
I think they kind of let you cut it. Is what I'm saying.
It passed the savings on to you.
So you can cut the
We'll
cheese.
let you keep the crumbs from the slicing. Anyway, yeah,
Wes, can you do the around the MLB thing?
around the MLB.
All right, so I got something, and it's dope.
Okay.
Dalton Varsho stumbled in center field and still made an incredible
was sick.
catch.
That
And the
was sick.
pitcher
I
looked
did see that video.
hilariously astonished. She was like,
The
"What did you
video's
just
playing
do?"
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, he like stumbled and then he like looked up and just like snagged the shit.
yeah, and you know what? He kind of played it off really cool.
Backside.
But I kind of wish he would have like tried to play it off cool and then realized how silly he looked and then just like overplayed it cool. Like that's what I want. But that's me.
No, dude, he's a baller.
Right.
He's probably the best fielder in baseball,
Yeah,
honestly.
he's not
really
a clown.
good.
He's not a clown like me. He's not gonna. Yeah, 100%.
And he can play any position. You know, he's a utility guy. He's not just an outfielder.
But that was a bad. Yeah, I saw that clip, man. And we're
Anyway,
gonna play
that
it
was
again.
Yeah, let it go, dude, because that was fucking
Yeah.
probably weirdest, coolest catch of the year so far.
Easily.
Besides Victor Robles,
I'll pull that one up.
that broke his neck making a crazy catch.
Oh yeah, dude. That was like pretty early
saw
on,
that?
wasn't it?
He like scorpioned into the netting or something.
And then he just like walked. He was like, "Okay, well, I got it, but I gotta go. I gotta go sit down." Now.
Yeah, glad I caught that fucking one hit
Yeah.
that was going foul.
And I swear it was like week 2 or something.
Yeah, it was so early, but he's a competitor.
Yeah, that's what you do. You know, I love that. I mean, if you listen to like just to speak on that, I've listened to so many interviews of guys who are like, I mean, maybe this is just what they mostly tell themselves and it works. But they're just like, honestly, we just think about like, cool, whatever. We lost the last game, we'll win this game. And if we
You get to play a fucking kid's game for a living,
well,
dude.
they just don't.
You got to look at it like that.
They don't, but the bird's eye is the managers, is the coaches, like the players. Man, they're playing the game. They're just like cool.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like they're out there to play a game, dude.
Right.
And you're getting paid handsomely.
Like you're gonna lose 5, you're gonna win 5. Whatever. Let's go.
You're out there to fucking go compete.
Right.
You got to have a short memory in baseball.
Well, sports in general. I just do love
I have a
that.
shortstop.
Right. You need short memory and a short stop.
That's true. You need a bucket in the sixth spot.
Oh, you know what? Cue that trap music again, just for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Also around the MLB, I mean, hey, I have such a strong memory of that day in 1997 when Pudge Rodriguez hit 3 home runs. If I would have seen a fourth one, my 7-year-old pants probably would have been full of dookie. Like
I
a
think he
giant
just had
baby.
to wait until 2009.
Oh, did he really? I missed that.
Josh Hamilton.
Oh, I was about to say, like, why?
But we don't talk about him. Fuck him. Keep going with yours.
Against the Orioles.
No, I don't remember. You
Baltimore.
I forgot his name. What was the player again, James?
So in 2017, JD Martinez hit 4 home runs in a game when he was with the Arizona Diamondbacks, which is probably the only reason he's still in the game today. I don't really know what else he's doing.
Wait, he still plays?
Yeah, he still plays.
But
Right.
But what was the name of the player who did it this week?
Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah. Sorry.
And they still lost.
He's got a fun. That's a fun name to say.
I couldn't
loved
say
it.
it.
I wish I would have drafted him again this year, but my coworker who I told him about last year drafted him, so fuck me, right?
That's the way it goes.
Anyway, they still lost that game.
Whatever, man. You know. Hey, you know what?
He won the war, but they lost the battle.
Oh.
Anyway, it's been
Who
almost
wins above
8
replacement?
years, so
I missed all that.
he's one of only 19 players to do it.
Right. That was the coolest thing. Is really like the number
incredibly
of,
rare.
of players to do it. I mean,
It's more rare than a no-hitter, I think,
I suppose it is kind of like
No hitters all the time.
or a perfect game, whatever.
It was like, what, 26, 27 perfect games?
damn.
Yes. Yeah, those are crazy.
You know what? They're all perfect to me.
I don't know if they're as rare as an unassisted triple
I kind
play.
of like them all.
I've never been
Kinda
to
like 'em
one.
all the same.
I had. You know what? Here's the thing. There's always going to be a hot dog. So
What if, like, yeah. Dude, so, I don't know. I was just thinking if there wasn't a hot dog. In the news earlier this week.
there's still fresh air. Anyway, yeah.
This is not baseball related, but there was a truck carrying like
Oh yeah, dude.
70,000 pounds of ice cream or some shit like that tipped over on the
Oh
highway.
really? Okay, I heard about one
It
that.
wasn't me, dude.
I heard about one that was full of nickels.
What?
I know, dude. Yeah.
Are you being serious? Are you playing jokes?
yes. And the one, you know what the thing is? The one that was carrying nickels was like, I think outside of Fort Worth. So, yeah.
Oh, because
So
there's a
many
mint
nickels.
in Fort Worth, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
Where
guess
did they take? I thought they were phasing out change, though.
no.
Maybe they were collecting. They were taking these ones in, not taking them
You
out.
never know.
Taking them for destruction or something.
I know they're. I
Yeah,
know they're
they're-
phasing out.
To bury them like treasure.
I know they're
Yeah,
phasing out
pennies are going
pennies.
away,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Which I will
Which
say.
is why you don't get change back anymore at the gas station.
I use cash.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is
I don't.
Like Neanderthals.
I don't for that
I
reason.
only ever have cash on me.
But if you go to
Have to pay.
German Fest in Munster, you have to fucking use cash to park.
I mean, parking is a privilege.
No, it's not. It's a right. This is America.
I only ever have.
Park anywhere I want.
German Fest America.
Yeah, in Texas. Well, there's a huge German community in Texas. It's kind of scary if you get out there in the middle.
That's why them Norteños got the accordion. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, they were playing a version
got
of
an
Major Tom, but in polka. It
Hell
was
yeah.
so
Polka,
fucking
polka.
hard. I was like,
Oh shit, dude.
That's cool.
I'm practicing my accordion every day, bro. I'm gonna get so good.
Hell
get them
yeah.
chops up.
It's gonna be hilarious when I'm the leader of a Norteño band.
It probably will be quite funny, but also entertaining.
Can I play bass?
Yeah.
Can I play bass?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, that's not a yes. That's
Well, I was thinking about getting someone to play a box sexto.
a what?
It's like this. It's like a Mexican guitar that's
Oh.
like a kind of bass and a guitar combination. It's like the KFC Taco Bell.
The Triple Crown, right? The Triple Crown of,
Yeah.
of musical instruments. Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome. You know what? I was telling James, the Guitar Center in my hometown has like really kind of exploded with like it's busier than it's ever been. When I went to pick up strings, it was really cool. There were so many people playing and just like hanging out, and they were all like high school. But I will say by the genre of music they were playing, I bet they would be able to play that instrument.
So is that like a racial statement or
No, why would you think that?
Because they're not playing Stairway to Heaven anymore.
They are.
Even though they
No,
took the
stay
sign
away.
down.
They
denied?
they are, but there just
I
might.
like to play.
Yeah, they might sound like that. Yeah. No, I don't know why I would make that comment. Or if you
Matt,
wanted,
did you have any around the MLB though?
I don't remember.
I thought I had.
Mike Trout's hurt again.
Oh yeah, and also Mike, your boy Mike
Yastrzemski,
Stanton. Excuse me, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo. Yeah, call him by his Italian name.
Yeah, no. Aaron Judge is really good.
Yeah, Aaron Judge leads. He's gonna probably get the fucking TC again.
The Rockies have tied for the worst record in history after so many games.
Shout out Rockies and Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, can we get them on the? Oh wait,
Shouldn't they both be in the Central? Colorado Rockies don't deserve to
Wait,
be in the NL
this
West.
is-
That's fucked
this
up,
is-
dude.
this is Bud Selig's dang old fault when he switched the Brewers to the NL. We know what you did, Bud Selig.
We saw you.
You know, I saw that
You raped
Bryce
that
Harper-
little. Sorry.
Bryce Harper recently came out, first baseman for the Phillies. Those who don't know,
No shit.
came out with a.
Oh,
quote-
I thought you stopped right there. I was like,
Oh yeah,
what?
no, he's not gay. I don't think. Kind of a man's man, honestly. Look at that beard.
That doesn't mean he
Um,
can't suck a mean dick.
Listen, he can suck a happy one if he wants, but he hasn't given that information to the public.
Can you be
So his
mean
first
and
choice,
happy?
whenever he was signing with the team, whenever he was coming up out of high school, was the White Sox. But he chose not to go to the White Sox because Jerry fucking Reinsdorf didn't show up to the second meeting.
Racist.
That guy sucks, dude. You know how I was talking about the White Sox fans deserve a better set of ownership? Like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, they'd be such a good team if they had people that cared about them. But
Their
it's
new
just a
City
cash
Connects are pretty-
grab.
You see their new City Connects?
The Chicago Bulls ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they look pretty sick. They're
Most
kind of
City
flashy,
Connects
like
are-
90s flashy.
Yeah, most City Connects are real bad, but it was alright.
Yeah, and speaking of the other bad team, the Rockies, I like their other ones way better. They were my favorite out of everyone's City Connects, even ours.
Yeah, they should look like a Coors Light can, dude.
With the green mountains on them and shit. But the new
The
ones,
mountains turn blue,
Yeah.
like whenever they. Like,
the new ones look like a Fisher Price toy or something. It looks weird. I don't like it. They're like all purple and pink and yellow. And it
I'm
makes
sure
no
that's
sense
what
for the
people
Rockies
said
colors.
whenever they saw like the Mariners for the first time.
The Mariners City Connects
No,
suck.
the-
I'd
I'm,
rather
I'm
have
just, I'm
the
just
old
saying
jerseys.
when the Mariners were like introduced to the league with like turquoise and shit, I'm sure they were like, oh, another Dolphins, KB Toys design.
They had beautiful 90s jerseys.
No, I
the
agree.
Devil Rays and the Marlins.
What? Yeah. Wait, what'd you say, Matt? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Florida Marlins?
The Devil Rays and the Marlins.
Oh yeah.
That shit was like pretty 90s.
No, I loved
The
it.
Tampa Bay
I'm
Devil
just
Rays
saying,
with the what do you call it? The color spectrum Devil Ray?
Yeah, like I don't know. I think it's called
gradient. The gradient.
Yeah, it's
No, I
a
think it's
gradient, but it's like
chartreuse.
every spectrum of color is on it though.
I'd have to look at it.
Looks like someone held up a dang old prism.
Oh,
Yeah, dang old prism gradient.
we got every spectrum of light in here.
My own prism.
Yeah, shout out Creed.
I mean, we kind of have to, right? Look what the subject matter of our podcast is. But,
Also, go Stars.
dude, definitely go Stars. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow night. Oh my
They
god.
watched
whooped
that.
Avalanche's ass last game.
Yeah.
I watched
62.
last night. Yeah, after the Rangers ended, I turned that
It
on.
was
I
fucking
won some money off
beautiful.
that too. Shout out.
Don't shout out. We're not getting paid.
They will eventually. When
yeah,
they see how
beep
much
that-
money I'm taking from them.
Yeah, I'm
they're gonna
beeping
keep
it.
paying
I'm
me.
beeping it. I'm beeping when I said it. I'm beeping when I said it. I'm beeping when you said it.
Beep.
Okay. Gotta beep all it. It's all getting beeped. It's all getting beeped.
And if you want to bet underground, holler at me.
That's the only thing you're gonna hear.
That's right. We support Matt and his venture.
And I support James going getting some of them cheeses.
I need a little bit of that cheese, even though sometimes I bet on the team that I shouldn't be betting on.
I was talking about the
because
literal
it's bad
meats and
juju.
cheeses.
I bet on myself and my heart healthy diet
No.
when I do that.
No, see,
And I lose.
that's the thing. Okay, when's the last time when's the last time y'all had blood work done?
Shut up, dude.
Okay, check your cholesterol.
Die from a preventable disease, dude. Be a man.
Exactly. Yeah, just
That's all we got. Everyone say goodbye.
heart attack. Bye.
Bye.